Hey everybody, Michael Kaminskas here. These are the video instructions for my effect half and half, which was originally put out under a different name. So here's the new packaging for half and half. This is what you should have received. If you purchased this at one of my lectures, probably over the last 17 years, this would be the product that you would have received then. It was called Half a Miracle. Came with the DVD, the gimmick, the silks, everything is inside the box here. However, you know, in today's digital age now, why not just put everything online? So we're going to have a little throwback in time, and you'll see a much younger me going back about 20 years. However, the effect has served me well over the years. I've only sold it at my lectures, so if you're lucky enough to have it, up until now, it's only been sold at my lectures. Now we're doing a worldwide release, so it will be on the shelves of all the major stores out there and everything. So apparently you've gotten your hands on it. I hope you enjoy it as much as I have. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to contact me. I can be reached at corporatemagicman@yahoo.com. And I hope you enjoy it. Take care. Bye.
Hey, my name is Mike. If you like the magic, if not, it's Bob. I'm going to do a few little things for you. People often ask me, they say, Mike, how do you get started? Well, like everybody else got started when I was about this tall. There was a magician I saw up on stage, just reached up in the air like this, blowing his fan, and a weird thing happened. It was one of the most magical things I've ever seen in my life. In fact, from that moment on, I was kind of hooked. I really didn't know what to do. I sat there and I would think about it day in and day out. And he said, well, you know, it's really in the presentation. If you push it in the top of your hand like that, just snap twice. That, of course, makes the trick twice as snappy. And that happens, it changed from white to red, just like that. Now, how many people are paying attention? That's okay, I'll do it again. Push it in the top of your fist, pull it out the bottom, fiber by fiber, inch by inch, the silk changes from white to red. In fact, I was pretty young when I started doing this, and he said to me, you know, this is how you do the trick. You take the red silk, you push it in the top. And just like before, what you have to do is wiggle your fingers. That's when the magic happens. And if I reach inside, I can actually change the silk back to white. From white to red, it's pretty incredible. I mean, even at this close distance, you really can't tell how it's actually done. But I did learn one thing after I've been doing this for about 10 years. And the magician who taught it told me, he said, never stop in the middle. He said, if you stop in the middle, then you're cooked. That's when you have to be a real magician to be able to stop right in the middle. Of course, if I was a real magician, I'd actually be able to make this disappear altogether. That's a different story. This is one of my favorite things to do. It uses 3 custom-made silks and a gimmicked thumb tip that we turned into a dye tube, courtesy of J. Scott Barry, although mine is gimmicked slightly different than his due to the orientation in the flap. So there is a lot of differences, a lot of similarities. I'm going to walk you through step by step so that you can see exactly how we perform the effect. First thing we'll need to do is take the white silk, place that inside. Make sure it's all the way down inside. Now you're going to push this little trap door on the thumb tip and make sure that it goes past the silk, and that'll actually lock it in place. That's followed by the red scarf and then the white end of the half-dyed scarf. When you get to the end, we're going to do something to make sure that doesn't keep popping out. We're going to loop that over in half and then push it all the way down. That's the setup. That's it. From here, you're ready to perform this effect as many times as you like, over and over for the rest of the night if you prefer. So from here, we start just nonchalantly getting the gimmick tip into my finger palm just like this. And I think that's very important because I don't want to come out wearing the tip. I don't think that that is very effective. So you come out with it in your hands, you can talk, gesture, do whatever you want. And as I go to pull up my sleeves is when I'm actually going to be putting the tip onto my right thumb, and I pull up my left sleeve as well. Now from here, it's a simple matter of reaching forward, squeezing the tip. That's going to flip that trap door open, and I can just work the white silk out. That's the production of the white silk. Now I'm going to get into what I call a pinch grip with both fingers, and as I'm here, I can display the silk. As the hands come together, the left thumb is going to grab the tip, spread it, and now I can show the right hand completely empty. So we're transferring the tip from the right to the left hand, which sets me up for the first change. Pushing the white silk in, thumb comes in, I'm going to flip the tip open, pull the red silk out. Again, remembering that the silk is only so long, so push the white in as you pull the red silk out. My left pinky is going to hold that silk out as it gets to the end. And what I'm going to do from here is when I get to here, I'm going to actually pivot the tip into a position like this. So as I'm pushing it in, I'm going to pivot it into the left hand, and then I'm going to pull out and immediately come down and grab the silk out. So here it's a very open display. The thumb is right behind the silk. You can open both hands, show completely empty, totally changed. Again, I'm going to perform the crossover, changeover move that we did before. Immediately go right into the third phase, changing it right back. They're going to want to see it because they've seen it once already. Then you're going to pull out the first part of the half dyed silk. Remember, it is half dyed, so you only want to go so far. You're going to push down into the left hand with the right fingers. Now this is one of the most important things. As we get in here, we're going to actually use your thumb and pull directly up. So we're not going to pull back. We're going to go in and pull up. That's actually going to pop that silk right out. As you do, I'm going to use my thumb to close that flap. Now I can come here and display the silk completely in its half dyed form. At this point, they're going to think the effect is over with good reason, but I'm going to want to continue this because I have a lot more tables and a lot more people to perform for. So at this point, I'm going to do it one more time, and this is the cleanup, but it also serves as the reset. Again, flip that last one over, push it down into your hand. Again, steal the tip out, okay? At this point, you can reach into your pocket, ditch the tip, whatever. I tend to use the top it most times, so when I get to the last one, I'm going to come in here, come up, top of it. My hands are completely empty, and I hope you enjoyed that version of my half dyed silk. Thank you.
So there you have it. That's my take on Frank Lane's original color changing silk handkerchief, and is inspired by his routine from Ideas Number 5. Billy McComb take it to the extra step, adding the half dyed finish, and it all comes to fruition with J. Scott Berry and his Eclipse tip. Being able to make something that used to take multiple silk handkerchiefs, multiple dye tubes, going to your pockets, something that now can be done anytime, anywhere. I've done it from one person up to 500 people on stage, and it performs just as well, from sales meetings to trade shows to kids. This is a great effect. You'll have a fun time using it. I certainly am happy that everyone has, been so kind to me among the years. I'm really, really glad that, this is finally getting out, because I was able to get the perfect silks manufactured to actually make this something that before I could only offer at my lectures, but now I can do it on a much larger release, and I'm happy to get it out there. So finally, after 17, 18 years, we're finally getting it out to everybody. I'm glad you picked it up. I hope you have as much fun with it as I do, and look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.